Alright, and this is the power, this right here is what they call the power topper. What it does is it actually will, it's hydraulically run. Then this here is what they call the POL 1100. It's the power lift that actually lifts the chair up into the back of the bed of the truck. The reason why I've got 4 buckles on this one here is because it can lift a power chair and it can also lift a manual chair. Usually the manual chairs only need 1 hook, and they basically will just hook the center of the chair and it'll lift it up. This one here is set up with the 4 buckles so that you can hook it up on a power chair. And the weight capacity on this thing will lift up about 650 pounds. And this here is what they call the tourney orbit seat. It'll power out and then it'll power down to the level of the wheelchair. It's not the fastest mechanism in the world, but because it's so slow, the chains that use to bring the seat in and out, they won't bind up because it does go so slow. Now, for most quadriplegics, the transfer into the tourney seat is going to be one of their most difficult transfers. For a paraplegic like me, it's a pretty easy process. For a quadriplegic, what they would have to do is have the buckles set at a certain way so that they could be able to latch them into the chair. The whole time this is running, it's running off the battery of the truck, and it doesn't need a bigger size battery to operate it, but I have put a bigger load in this truck just to make sure I've got enough power to get it in and out. With the tourney seat, when it powers up, sometimes the door will actually rub up against it, but all you gotta do is lightly press up against it and it'll open it up wide enough. And what I normally do is put the cushion on the back seat, and then I actually try to power this up. And all this is controlled by switches that are on the back of the door back here, behind the driver's side. You need to be able to pull your leg inside the cockpit when you're pulling in, and you got to be able to lift your leg up to get it over the floorboard opening. that's basically it. Then I drive with the hand controls on the right hand side. Most people have them on the left hand side, but mine are on the right hand side because I hurt my shoulder when I was in my car accident. So the only way I could actually be able to steer, I wasn't able to bring my arm all the way around the steering wheel. So they put the steering handle on the left hand side, so I had full range of motion with that. And then they put the brake and the gas on my right hand side, so I'd be able to operate the truck.